The stock market is volatile now is quite an understatement. With all these ups and downs, you better know what you're doing, and you better keep up. The Edward Jones Stock Market Reports can help you do just that. Each weekday during the news at noon and again at 5:03 p.m., a local Edward Jones representative will keep you up to date on the happenings on Wall Street and help you keep track of your local investments. Join us for the Edward Jones Wall Street to Main Street Report. Weekdays during the news at noon and at 5:03 p.m. on the River 95.3.
Front Royal Federal Credit Union is celebrating 60 years of service to the residents, employees, students, and businesses of Warren County. Started with 7 members and $3,000, Front Royal Federal Credit Union has grown to 2 branches and over 7,500 members. From savings accounts to retirement planning, as a member of Front Royal Federal Credit Union, you can be sure you'll have a stake in this community too. Front Royal Federal Credit Union, rooted in the community since 1949, federally insured by NCUA.
The road ahead. Midas wants to make sure your car is ready for the long haul. That's why at Midas, brake pads or shoes are only $49.99 per axle. Installation extra. We'll thoroughly inspect your brake system and let you know what needs attention now and what can wait. $49.99 per axle. Midas. We're on this road together.
Additional parts and labor extra. Shop fees may apply. Most vehicles limited time offer at participating Midas.
Springtime in the backyard. Brought to you with a little help from Ace. For a limited time, buy a Miracle Grow Liquifeed Kit for only $15.99 and get a $6 mail-in rebate. Limit 2. A canopy chair on sale for $19.99 and more. Use your Ace Rewards card and earn points. Plus, get expert advice to save you time and money. Now that's a value. Hurry in to Ace, the helpful place. Price is good at participating stores while supplies last. See store for details.
The Valley Today continues on WZRV-FM.
Okay, we're back with Randolph Mantooth on the Valley Today's Public Safety Friday. Randy, again, thank you. And
sure.
There
My
you are.
pleasure.
Okay, we were talking about the public and EMS, and yeah, this is something that we could probably talk about for hours. You know,
And still not come up with an answer.
that's true. The deeper you get into it.
Yeah.
One of the big things that I really think, and you might agree with this, that needs to go on is the public awareness. They need to really know when to call 911, how to call 911.
Right.
I actually had one call for a broken fingernail one time, and it was actually a fake fingernail that broke, and they called 911 for it. But
well, you know, to a certain degree now, that has to be addressed to the dispatchers. I mean, they're the maitre d's of our little restaurant here.
Yeah, but most of the services though, when it's a lot of it is, you know, you call, you get a unit no matter what. But some of the screening, I think, needs to be worked on. It does.
I totally agree with you. You know, there's a chain that we have here, and the very first link is the dispatch. I mean, is dispatchers, emergency 911 dispatchers, and they're crucial in this.
Right.
And when people talk about emergency medicine in this country, they oftentimes leave the dispatcher out of it.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that really is key.
Well, without the dispatcher, we wouldn't be there.
I'm sorry?
We wouldn't get there without the dispatcher.
That's right. And sometimes they make the call. I don't know how you did it in Washington, D.C. I know how it works out here. They sometimes have to make that decision. Do they send, the fire department? How much equipment do they send?
Right.
And are they over-sending stuff?
Yeah.
Just to protect themselves, because we live in this litigious society. That nobody wants to let their butt dangle over too much.
This is true.
So everybody's looking to protect themselves, but it's just a bad use of resources.
Right.
But that dispatcher is very important, and oftentimes, like if you would have gotten that call about the split fingernail here, some of our 911 operators are able to actually do some medical advice over the phone, and that's the way it should be. But that's not the way it is.
Right. Well, another thing is that when they call 911, they need to give the correct information, not just, say upgrade the call. Maybe it's for a splinter in the finger, but call and say, well, they're having chest pain. Because a lot of people know that if you say that, you're going to get, the world sent to you.
Yeah, right, exactly. And then, there's an old saying, if you're calling 911, just a man down said something about his heart, and you've got the world coming to you.
Yeah.
That can be abused too. But there's a lot of links here that have to be strengthened, and right now it's being pulled. And I don't think that the public knows about it. I'm not sure I know how to make the public more aware of it. Like I said, they become foxhole Christians when they're clutching at their own chest,
right.
and now all of a sudden they're very interested in EMS. You can't wait that long. It's like a guy who gets sick because he didn't take medical checkups.
Right.